Hi guys, how are you doing? Today we are back again with another one of our lectures on OSINT. But in the last class we learned Google search operators with which we can find PDF, XLS or docx files from a website or a topic of our choosing. Today we'll be discussing the technique of location OSINT. So what is location OSINT? As per Google, location OSINT involves gathering and analyzing publicly available information to determine the geographical location of a target, event, or object using techniques like metadata analysis, social media monitoring, and satellite imagery. Well, that's quite a mouthful, but if we break it down, metadata is simply data about data. Social media monitoring is the analysis of all life events people put on their social media networks. And satellite imagery is the use of satellite imagery to find information about a place using Google Maps. So let's understand this with the help of a few examples. Let's begin with this image I took in the first half of last year. And from the looks of it, it looks like some kind of a waiting room. Now, if I'd ask you to do some OSINT on it and find out where this image is from, what would you do? I think what you would do first is take this image, drag it to Google, and try to see if you could find something there. Let's do the same. Well, that's no good. It has just given us some images of bags we can buy. And that is well how things are after the e-commerce revolution. So this won't help us much. Let's try some other way. How about we try zooming over the image and see if we can get something there. If we see the leftmost part of this image, it definitely looks like a waiting room of some railway station, with a wall art of Taj Mahal also hanging nearby. If we move to the right of the image, we can see that people are wearing a winter attire. So this has to be somewhere from North India. There's also this wall art that says Lal Imli, probably showcasing a nearby piece of attraction. So let's Google and find out where Lal Imli is. So if we take a look at the Google search results, we can see that Lal Imli is a place in Kanpur. Let's look at more photos of it, and it does resemble the wall art we saw in the investigated image. Well, that connects the dots. How about we check the waiting room of Kanpur railway station? Let's see what that looks like. So, Kanpur railway station, waiting room, images. Well, this looks like something we saw in the image. Let's try to open it in a new tab. Yeah, and it indeed is what we saw in the image. We can confirm it by looking at the image as well as the picture that Google has given us. So I think we have successfully concluded our search, and this is a waiting room in a city called Kanpur, and it has a railway station, and the railway station has this waiting room.